This is the Venice Council Scoop. I'm Councilmember Ron Smith. A bad idea just got worse with a proposed Venice Charter amendment that would award an extra year in office to as many as 5 incumbents on the City Council. It's all a reaction to 2 new members getting elected last year, including a giant upset of a 2-term council member. Of course, no one will admit that. The proponents say it's about saving money by piggybacking on gubernatorial and presidential ballots. The city currently holds an election every year, and it costs a little less than $50,000 for an election on years when the city vote is all that's on the ballot. I think that's a small price to pay for an election that allows candidates running in nonpartisan city races to have all the stage to themselves. The news coverage is greatly multiplied, and city issues are front and center. The change being floated by the old guard would have council members start serving 4-year terms instead of 3 years, and elections would occur only in even years. That's when we're plunged into the red and blue divide of all the national, state, and county races. Everything is crowded onto a ballot several pages long, and the city races are easily overlooked. That's wrong-headed. But what's worse is that to make the transition to these new election cycles, we're being asked to extend current council members' terms. The council's been provided with 4 possible ways to make the change. The 2 options touted as the quickest way to make the change and said to produce the greatest savings would have all 5 council members who were not on the ballot last year get an extra year in office. We would skip our scheduled elections in 2025 and 2027. Another option gives 3 council members an extra year, and the last option would extend only 1 incumbent's term, but that approach is said to create the least savings. Don't buy the lie about trying to save money. It's about making our elections more partisan, and it's a self-serving approach by those pushing it. A council that's very slow to move on so many topics is racing to get this on the ballot this November. If the council's brazen enough to do it, the public will at least get a chance to vote it down. I'm Ron Smith, and this is the Venice Council Scoop. Watch for it every week. If you'd like to comment, send an email to rsmith@venicefl.gov. Let's preserve our paradise. You have a great week.